Welcome back to another Real Talk reaction. This one right here is for the Umbrella Academy, Season 3, Episode number 4. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Thank you.
Alright, couple comments from the last episode, starting with executive producer Jeremy, who says, I thought this was a good episode. Good work on figuring out who Lester Pocket was, J Rabbit. I was thinking that when you made the guess, but couldn't say anything on that episode because spoilers. Yeah. Appreciate that.
Well, good. Yeah.
I like the pairing of Five and Lila. They have a good back and forth of mutual hatred. Everyone, largely Allison and Ben, irritated me with the lying leading to a fight rather than just being honest. Also kind of disappointed that they've already killed 3 sparrows where only 3 episodes into the season.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, Marcus was interesting, and I feel like we could have done a lot more with Jamie's hallucination powers. Also, it seemed like Jamie and Alfonso were close, so a little sad that they died. Anyway, great reaction. I look forward to the next one.
Well.
Then we have executive producer CJ, who says, I think this is a strange episode. There's not a massive amount of storyline throughout, but a lot of significant stuff happens to set up the rest of the season. Five and Lila are hilarious together. They really are the best match intellectually. I do enjoy the parallels between the Umbrellas from the original timeline, Season 1, and the Sparrows in this timeline. In the original, it was after they lost Ben that the group fractured and splintered, shortly after they all ended up going their separate ways, and the Academy was no more. Five was lost to the future, Klaus was lost to addiction, and the rest were scattered about living their individual lives.
Mm-hmm.
Here, the Sparrows were seen as strong and unified with strict training routines and tactical discussions, but as soon as Marcus is out of the picture, they are now starting to get careless. Sloane is sneaking around with Luther. Ben and Faye are making decisions without involving the rest of the group, and now it's good. He just took them out last episode.
You, upstairs, now!
Diego's a dickity.
You don't want to be.
What did you do?
Yeah,
Did
the best.
Victor go full carry again?
We didn't do
Did
this.
Victor.
Don't come near me, please.
I just want to make sure that you're okay. You can talk now. It's
I can do a lot of things now. Who the hell is creepy grandpa? Victor saved from Dallas.
oh shit, you're right.
Oh,
He didn't get rid of all the kids' mojo and he did all that.
Yeah, I guess that didn't stick.
What's he doing here now? Who cares? He saved us from the sparrows. Sloan. Sloan, are you alright? It's okay.
That's pretty bad.
Sloan?
Yeah.
What's that? Sloan. You've got a live one, Luther! Sloan!
Harlan, wait! Hey! Go help Luther. What about you? I can handle it.
Your sister called you Victor. Is that what I should call you?
I'd like that.
What's all this big stuff you got in here?
A big part of who I am.
You know they got like,
Do I do
She was
positives?
the first
you know they
person
got like
to
an
see it.
MP3 thing you can do now. You ain't got to do all these tapes with you, bro.
It's
No.
okay if you want to ask about
The
it.
digital versions are
It don't
as
sound the
good.
same analog. You want that analog
Yeah.
sound? Okay. First of all, let me hook you up with this, bro. You can put like 5,000 songs on here versus this. What you got, like 20 tapes in here? How heavy is that? Let me put you on something. 2 ounces. That's how much this thing weighs. 5,000 songs. There you go. Which one you want to travel with? Done. Okay? That's my good deed of the day. Now moving on.
much is that?
The Star Engine. Damn, he had no phone to take a picture of it.
We had to cut the skin off. That's the only
I guess
choice.
the only way that bitch gonna rot though. You have to get a picture of
It's
it.
a white bison room, babe. Why is it looking like that?
Why you mad? Why you mad? Everybody mama dead.
Harlan, you need to stay in your room.
What's wrong? Why do you have these? Huh? Why?
So on this day, all the moms were killed. Not just mysteriously died like the other time.
No. They didn't die the other time.
You killed our mothers?
Oh no, they all sold the babies. He all bought them all.
You caused all of this?
Damn! Damn, pockets!
But basically, he didn't
Yeah,
cause
pockets.
it all. He didn't cause it all. Victor caused it all by giving Harlan the powers.
Yeah.
So again,
Fucking
Victor
time.
is creating apocalypse all the time.
Yeah, she gonna have to take that L.
No, he.
Alright, that was episode 4 of Umbrella Academy. Much better episode than the first 3, in my opinion anyway. I finally got some goodness going on right there. And so yeah, full circle. I mean, Lester Pockets, he was the cause of the whole thing in this timeline anyway, while all the parents are dead, which is crazy. Yeah, they might have to expound on that because
They got
him
what?
just, expound on that. By him just being connected with all the metas out here. I mean, I don't know if that explains that the parents aren't meta.
No, but he probably
So-
senses that they were going to be having meta kids
Oh, okay, which is why they don't exist.
because they died
In this
right
timeline.
before they had.
Got it. Before they had the kids. Okay, yeah, the kids don't exist right here. All right. Well, but again, like you said, it goes back to Victor and the Umbrella Academy going back in time, fucking with time. Actually, none of it wouldn't have happened. She wouldn't have saved his life from driving in the lake or whatever.
Him though, you gotta keep saying him.
Yeah, him in the lake.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's really his fault. I mean, he gonna have to just accept that. I mean, it's really nothing you can do now though. But then we get to the bunker where 5 is at, that met himself as to be the founder of the whole thing, which is already, I guess they're gonna have to explain that in another intro when it comes on. But yeah, and then ironically, the founder just ends up dying as soon as 5 gets there. I guess that was the plan though. That probably was the plan. I'ma stay alive as long as I need to stay alive until myself come and find me. Then I'ma exit out of the can so I can die and half give him information or give myself information to save it. And then I want to save it with just don't save the world. Die. What? So I would already be pissed all day long. I for one don't really give a damn about the Umbrella Academy versus Sparrow Academy. The whole drama they got going on. Don't care for that. I just want to get past that and move on. It's nonsensical, right? About the whole thing that's happened. So, but yeah, I'm interested in how we're gonna fix this now because from my point of view, it is all foobarred. Okay, and so I don't know what spaghetti can be untangled in this situation, but I guess we will see. But a very good episode. Can't wait to see another one.
So I absolutely love the cinematography and the choices that they made in this episode, starting with getting to see how Harlan grew up, and I love that transition, the way they did it from his, losing his mind after Sissy died to showing the aging of where he's at now. I just thought that was phenomenal. Loved so much that they were able to incorporate him into this season. It wasn't something I was anticipating, so it was very cool that that's how the season's playing out. And then, come on, having him be the one that ultimately killed all of their parents, and Victor yet again being the catalyst for a world-ending scenario. It's like Victor is supposed to let the world die. Like it's just it's like this is what he was meant to do, even when he doesn't do it himself, right? By giving Harlan the powers, that ultimately created the grandfather paradox, which ultimately now it's not just ruining the earth, it's absorbing the entire universe. It's like every single time the apocalyptic situation happens, it's more extreme than the original. So the original, the moon crashes into the earth. Obviously that's apocalyptic. Because of that, the second apocalypse was all of the nuclear bombs going off, which would have decimated the world again. And now we have essentially all of existence being absorbed and time collapsing on itself. So it's just getting worse and worse. So I think it's fascinating that Five is the founder, and Five's only piece of advice is not to save the world. And to me, that means potentially going all the way back to the beginning and letting Victor, take the world out, I guess. But I find it super intriguing. I love all of it. This is my favorite episode of season 2. And I can't wait to see where it goes from here.
Yeah. All right, well, look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk reaction for the Umbrella Academy Season 3, Episode number 4. And until next time, peace.